The work of Shanti Leprahilfe is wide-ranging. It includes a school, a free hostel, and rehabilitation activities for people on the margins of society. Those living with the effects of leprosy or polio, as well as people with disabilities, are often rejected in Nepal. Here they find a safe space and a purpose. Sunita Magar designs colorful cards. She has lost an arm. With a disability like that, she can hardly find any occupation in Nepal.
It happened at my workplace. That's where I lost my arm. We produced a special type of batik dye there. I can't remember the name right now. It is from India. And while I was doing this work, my arm got caught in the machine and was severed. I had only been working there for 45 days.
Marginalized people discover their artistic and craft talents at Shanti.
We who cannot manage on our own help one another. It is only natural. Some have no arms, some have no legs. I support them, and they support me.
An employee from Germany is working on site. Heiko Grosspietsch organizes various aid projects for Shanti.
Namaste. So these are the finished ones. So may I take them? Thank you.
These will be sent to Germany and then handed out to donors, so that they can actually see what the people here have created, rather than just hearing about it in theory.
Many of them used to have to ask for alms. And they are not the only ones affected by exclusion.
The problem is that it doesn't just hit the person who actually has the illness. It affects the whole family. In other words, if a mother falls ill or has an accident and loses a limb as a result, she is cast out. Not just her, but her children as well.
So, thank you.
About 7,000 kilometers away, in Dortmund, is where the aid project began. The founder, Marianne Grosspietsch, sees human rights as the guiding principle of her work. A life in dignity and freedom, without exclusion and poverty. This is needed in Nepal.
For me, the very fact that human rights exist represents such a huge step towards the development of an ethical humanity. I am simply grateful that Nepal has signed them as well. However, the resources to implement them are lacking, because providing enough food for everyone, ensuring everyone has decent housing, and giving all children the opportunity to receive a good education requires money. And if that money isn't there, then it's really just a piece of paper, not a lived reality.
In a tailor's workshop, Shanti's beneficiaries make clothes that will be given out for free. They receive financial support, housing, food, and healthcare. Through their work, they develop a new sense of self-worth. Lokendra Bohara came here at the age of 16, along with his 3 younger siblings. His father had died and his mother left the family to remarry.
Back then I had to go out and work for other people, for example in a hotel. For a few months I struggled to get by just trying to support my family. The situation was really difficult. There was no one at home, my parents were gone, there was simply no one there. I was the oldest in the house and suddenly I had to take on all the responsibility and somehow hold everything together.
When they could barely survive in their village, they came to Shanti. Today, Lokendra assists many of Shanti's aid projects.
We always have been poor ourselves, haven't we? That's why we're so happy when we can help others. It feels good. I don't want other people to suffer. Even though we've had to suffer ourselves, I want others to have a better life. That's why my work makes me truly happy.
His sisters also live at Shanti. His brother now works in the neighboring country, India. Samjana and Bipana attend the Shanti school, which is located on the premises. School usually costs money in Nepal, but this one is free. Bipana is 11 years old and attending 5th grade.
The education here is truly excellent. Children who cannot afford an education or who are unable to attend school have a great opportunity to learn here. All their needs are covered. The school provides books, notepads, pens, and everything else they require. And our organization offers children the chance to participate in various activities, allowing them to explore their interests and discover a career path.
The class includes children of Shanti's beneficiaries, as well as children who no longer have families. Bipana Bohara wants to finish school and then go to college. Shanti is funding this too.
I really like math class. I want to be a doctor when I grow up. And once I become a doctor, I want to open a hospital in our village and work there.
Lokendra wants to stay with Shanti until his sisters graduate from school.
Even in their free time, both of them continue to study hard. So far, everything is going well. Compared to before, a lot has changed for us. We used to have a really hard time finding food and a place to stay. Here, everything we need is provided for us. I'd like to thank the organization. I'm really happy. Hopefully others won't have to experience what we went through. But if they do, I hope that they will too find this kind of help. It's good here and I'm very happy.
The two sisters live right here on the property. Shanti operates a free hostel for children who can't live with their families or who don't have parents.
At first, when we arrived here, we felt uneasy. My sister and I cried for 3 or 4 days straight. But the older girls reassured us and told us that it was nice here. Then we became friends with them. Since then, we've really enjoyed living here. It wasn't hard anymore.
Samjana Bohara wants to become a social worker when she grows up. She plans to return to her village. It is located deep in the western part of the country, about 3 days' journey from Kathmandu.
It's still pretty underdeveloped there. Things are slowly improving, but some homes don't have water, and many lack a decent place to live. That's the main problem. Plus, the hospitals are very far away. People just don't have access to good care.
Children like Bipana and Samjana could play a vital role in Nepal's development. This requires the help of people in Europe.
If you think about it, we started 34 years ago. And just look at how many hundreds of people we're able to help now. All because a few individuals in Dortmund got together at some point and embraced my idea that we could achieve something together. And together, it sounds so simple, but together we really are strong.
Through German-Nepalese cooperation, Shanti is creating a home for people who are socially excluded in Nepal.